Welcome back to Champion Football. I'm actually in Brisbane, Queensland. I'm by myself, that's why Gary's not here. And I thought I'd take a wee journey out to Moreton, Excelsior, where I'm joined here with Zach. What's your last name?
Kierpal. Zach Kierpal.
Kierpal?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Zach.
Nice
Thanks
to meet
for taking the time to
No worries.
chat to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're injured just now. What happened to you?
2 months ago, I tore my ACL. So I was just running, no contact, felt my leg buckle, and straight away. So I knew straight away. I said to the physio, I was like, I'm done, ACL done. And then I got up, walked, and I was like, oh, I could be fine here. Jumped on it, hopped on it, ran back on the pitch, defended a corner. I'm like, no, I'm done. So, but yeah, I was playing on it for a bit. But yeah, that was probably, like I said, 2 months surgery. So probably about like 9 weeks ago now. Did it?
Weeks.
So
9 weeks ago. I thought you said 9 weeks to go, and I was like,
no.
Nothing.
I've got 7 months to go, so a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's unfortunate to miss the Australian Championship, but we've I think we're still going to do well. Obviously.
And how was your season up until that point?
I was doing well in the league. I scored 10 goals in 10 games because I had some other injuries as well.
Right.
Obviously, all comps I scored like 18 goals in I can't remember how many games,
That's
15
class.
or something. So I was doing well, but like I said, injuries got me this year. I was known as a guy who never got injured before that, and then just got done this year.
And how old are you?
22.
22, so you'll get back and you'll get back
100%.
stronger than you were before.
Exactly, that's
Class,
the plan.
mate.
Yeah.
Because I saw you scored 23 goals last year in all competitions.
Sorry?
23 goals last year?
Yeah. I think so, 23, 25, something
knowledge
like that.
from me, I know my stuff. Class. And that was your first year at Moreton?
Yeah. So I was actually a junior here.
Right, okay.
So I was here for 5 years before I left to Olympic. So I played in the first team for a year and a half.
Yeah.
I went to Olympic for 2 years, and I was back again last year for my first year back at Moreton City.
And how come you went to Olympic, and how come you came back?
I went to Olympic because at the time, Moreton Bay, we had a different coach and stuff like that, and he was happy, looking at me to go on. Olympic had gone 4 finals in a row. Years before that, it was fighting to come first in the league. Yeah. Whereas us, we were, that season, Moreton Bay it was at the time, they just missed out on relegation. So I was looking to go onto a better club, let's say, and a better environment, better coach at the time, under Ben Khan. So yeah, that's kind of why I left. But obviously I came back because Cammy started in, at the start he told me the plan at the club, knowing the club like the back of my hand. To be fair, I didn't believe him at the start, so I didn't come back for their first year, but the second year I see what they're doing, and it's been absolutely unbelievable. Yeah.
Class. So what's the coach's name?
Cameron Miller.
Cameron Miller.
Yeah.
Did he play here?
So he played here when he was younger, obviously, but he's a young coach, so he's 31. Oh wow. Yeah. He played here for a season or two, but ever since I've known him, he's been a coach. He was coaching all through the juniors, went down to Gold Coast United for 2 years, and is back here now.
And obviously he's done well. You won the league this year.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable coach. So for me, he's the best coach I've ever been under. Ben Khan was very good at Olympic. He's over in Japan now, so he's a very good coach as well. But Cam is absolutely unbelievable. So I think he's going places for sure.
So at the start of the year, right? Were you expected to win this league?
We expected to win the league.
But
we expected. Outside, there's you've got those, let's say meme pages. That do a ranking. They had us out, I think, top 4 or outside the top 4, and it's the same every year. We've come second before that, the second for 3 years in a row, 2 years in a row, and every year they doubt us. And look, we had some big outgoings at the start of the year. A boy called Marquez Walter and a boy called Ben Holiday, who were massive integral parts of the team last year. So they saw those outgoings and didn't know how we were going to do. And then obviously our centre-back actually tore his ACL at the start of the season as well. So everyone kind of wrote us off, but we just kept grinding, kept chipping away. Even with my injury, other boys' injuries, we had good youth from our amazing academy that come through and helped us, get through and win the league. So it's awesome.
Brilliant. So then, where did you finish last year?
Last year, second.
Second. Oh, so you've been close enough.
Yeah. The second year before as well.
Yeah,
so we've been second for the last 2 years, grand finals for the last 3. We haven't still haven't won one yet, but that'll be the plan next year. I'll come back and score the winner in that.
Imagine, I'll come down and watch it.
Yeah, you should.
It's class. So obviously this year, Australian Championship.
Yes.
First kind of run at it.
Yeah.
How are the club preparing for it?
we're very excited. It's obviously a great way to put us on the national stage again,
Yeah.
especially after the Australia Cup last year when we went and beat Perth Glory, which was awesome at the time. Obviously, Heidelberg's won up just this year, beating 3 of them. But yeah, so we're very excited to put ourselves on the national stage. The boys went to the initiation or whatever on Tuesday, and they were saying how some of the players don't really know much about us, and we're a small club up here in Queensland, but we're excited to put ourselves on the map. We've made a few good signings to replace our injuries. We're not a club that's just going to go sign massive players just for the Australia Championship, right? So we're a small club with an amazing culture. All the boys are best friends with each other, including the gaffer. So we're very excited to put us on the map, and we're like looking to put ourselves on the map, cement ourselves as the team in Queensland, and hopefully get, if the Australian Championship keeps going, cement ourselves in that as well.
Brilliant, mate. So you've said you've brought in some players for the Championship. Who have you brought in?
Obviously, this is going up after.
Yes, going up after.
So we've brought in a boy called Andy Pengelly. So we've been needing a number 9 because our second number 9 left during the window in the mid-season, which was fine.
So hang on a minute, right? So you're obviously number 9.
Yep.
Injured.
Yeah.
He leaves halfway through the season.
Yeah,
How did the team cope with that?
So what happened was I was obviously starting every single game, and we had another number 9 that was a secondary number 9, but he wanted to get game time. Fair enough to him. He went to another club, top guy.
Where did he go?
He went to a team called Caboolture, so in the division below. Top player, Ali Russell, love him. Exactly. So I was like, coming at the start of the year, said to me, like, your guy's not going to get injured, so you're going to play every single minute of the season. So obviously he's put the curse on me, right? But that was, I think I tore my ACL maybe. I tore my quad a week after the window, and then tore my ACL like 3 weeks after when I come back. So we had no striker. We've got a player called Joe Scott who played striker as well, but he got injured as well. Did his knee. We thought he did his ACL. We were like, that's our 5th. Wow. But he luckily did his PCL, only out for 2 or 3 weeks. But getting back from that at the end of the season, it was hard. So luckily we had one of our Japanese boys, Seita, go up front and play a lot, and he scored 15 goals this year. So he did very well. It was very exciting for him to step up, and we had some obviously youth players come through, like a boys called Darcy, Carter, a few other 9s come through. But obviously very hard not having a number 9. So. Awesome to go out the market and sign like a player the caliber of Andy Pengelly is absolutely unbelievable. I don't know if you know him, but he's the top goal scorer of all time in the NPL Queensland.
Wow. Where did you get him from?
Lions. So he signed from Lions. Exciting player. I'm actually happy to hopefully he stays next year. That's the plan. That all of our new signings are going to stay. That's kind of the precursor of why we signed them, right?
Good,
for the culture of the club and everything like that. So excited to learn. He's got the best movement I've ever seen, always in the right spot at the right time. So excited to learn from him next year. Brilliant. And awesome to have a guy that just loves scoring. Like that's the difference. Like watching the game, we've got players who can score for fun, but they don't have that mentality where they just want to goal, goal, goal. That's when I'm playing. I'm sure Pengelly's the same. He scored, always battling him for that golden boot every year. So that's exciting. Some other signings we've got. Another one that's not coming out that's very exciting, so that'll be after the podcast, but that'll be big. He's coming down from Melbourne, so that's exciting. The rest of the boys are from Queensland, so we've got a raw youth player, Eddie Ince, plays number 6. He's going to be a top player. Luka Jankovic, he's come from St. George, so they're a team that got relegated, but he was outstanding against us. So we lost 3 games this season in the league, that's it. 2 of them to the relegated St. George, and he took the piss out of us every game. So I think Cummy's like, I need this guy. So we've signed him on. And the other one is Trent Millard. So he's been Brisbane Raw Youth, been on the bench, played their pre-seasons. He was top. I was in there for a little bit with him as well at the Raw. And then he got signed a scholar at Central Coast Mariners a few years ago. Then he's been at Gold Coast Knights and Lions. So he's a top player, been around the top clubs. So I'm very excited to see how he goes. He plays fullback, so left all right. But I remember fullbacks, he scored like one season when he was at the Royal Youth, he scored 6 or 7, maybe even 8 goals, and they were massive winners, like dribbling in, cutting in, ripping it from 40 yards out. So I'm very excited to see how you play.
Brilliant, man. So if we were to ask you, looking at the championship, like players to look out for and what, who would they be?
Definitely got to look at Declan Smith, our captain. He's absolutely unbelievable, played basically every game this year except for a couple of injuries, but he's been at the club for nearly 15 years now, 10, 15 years. He's the club captain, biggest guy at the club, so he's going to be good.
What position does he play?
Centre back.
Right, okay.
So he's a big centre back, big boy, can score headers, so he's exciting. He was a striker,
right.
but then I came to the academy and dropped him back to centre back. So that'll be a big one. Nathan Foster's our goalkeeper. He should be in the A-League. Straight up, I reckon. He's been a top keeper for years. 24. So he was third keeper at the Raw a few years ago.
Right, okay.
Went to Marconi and he's come back now. He's been top, so he should get a shot. I have to shout him out. A few other boys that we've got. Obviously, everyone. It's our Aus Championship squad, so everyone's unbelievable. Harry Arneson's this guy who we signed mid-season from Oakley Cannons, and he was over in England playing in the National League and Wales Premier Division and stuff like that. So he's a top player. That's a great signing. Joe Scott. Everyone loves Joe Scott. So he's going to be a top guy. He's the best left foot I've ever seen. So he's another top player that we've got. Just having a look at the boys now. It's hard. You want to call everyone out, but I think I've got like the top players. Good. Chris Marr as well. Actually, he's.
So you've not got all the top players.
Yeah, I'll get Chris Marr. He's We're trying to convince him to play another year, but this might be his last 6 weeks. He was meant to retire at the end of the year, so we've got him in for this one. So he's absolutely experienced. He's we've got Pangeli, top goal scorer. He's the top appearance maker at NPL Queensland currently. So as of current players, he's played the most out of anyone.
That's class. It's exciting. As you say, I'm excited to see different kind of brands of football coming from different states. Yeah. Where do you think that the NPL Queensland ranks in relation to your New South Wales and Victoria?
I think, obviously, I've not gone and experienced the other leagues. I've never played against a team from Melbourne or Sydney either, even in the Australia Cup or anything like that, versus an Adelaide team. But I think we're definitely up there. I think you see a lot of the good players from here go down to Melbourne and do well. Sydney's a bit different. I haven't seen too many players go to Sydney. But I think it's obviously a different style of play. The Melbourne football looks a lot more physical, a lot more demanding, long ball. I haven't watched too much of the Sydney, New South Wales division, so I don't know too much. But I think we believe that we're just as good. Even we believe we can actually go a good distance in this competition. We
who's in your
want
group?
to win. We've got South Melbourne, Sydney Olympic, and Broadmeadow. So we start with Broadmeadow Magic. Obviously, Sydney Olympic and Melbourne, South Melbourne, they're clubs with a lot of history and great financial backing. That's something that we don't have. But
you said you were on $2,000 a week.
Mate, I wish. You take that drop it by 10 times, you got me. Nah. It's interesting. It'll be, but that's what we like. We like to be that team where everyone's committed to the cause. Where we want to win. Yeah. We don't care about the money. We care about the club, being around each other. It's awesome. So it's actually really nice talking to you because it's clear you care about the club. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That feel from you. Yeah, you'll see me at all the games wearing I made sure that they were going to get the Australia Championship kit. There's photos of me at the semi-final and the final wearing my full kit and stuff like that on the sideline. I absolutely love it. I love the club so much. Good. And then last question for you, I think. What was I going to ask? In terms of fans and support and the kind of vibe around Queensland, are you expecting to get decent crowds and stuff to games? We want to. Obviously, it's exciting that we're the only Queensland team in the league. Obviously, we want more, and hopefully that could be next year. But we're excited. We're hoping that all of Queensland will get around us. We're obviously friends with a lot of guys in the league, so I'm sure a lot of people come down, and we've got a great support from our academy as well. They're at every single game, so that'll be exciting. It'll be great to see everyone there, and we're hoping to get everyone to come down as well. That's class, because that's when you look at your South Melbournes and we don't have that kind of get it'll be a great experience for everyone to go and sample kind of different 100%. Cultures and play in front. That's exciting. I want to see the ethnic following clubs. That'll be really, because obviously they're Greek. Sydney Olympic are Greek as well. So we don't have that kind of attachment to an ethnic group, but I think the culture and the community around us in the area and how the club is we'll hopefully can rival them, especially playing out at Perry Park as well. Class. So, last question: are you going to win your group? Are we going to win? I think so. Class, yeah, mate. I'm excited. I'm always an optimistic guy. I think we'll go and win. I think everyone doubts us, but to be honest with you, I think Cam is an absolutely unbelievable coach. He puts so much time and effort into every single game. So I think we've got a really good chance. of going and winning it. And yeah, I just have to give Cam a massive shout out because he's absolutely unbelievable.
Class. Well, you're playing Sydney Olympic in Sydney.
Yes.
So I'll probably give you a shout. I'll come down and watch the game. And
Easy.
guys, I am joined by Cam Miller, who is the head coach of Moreton City Excelsior, the youngest coach in the Aus Championship. How have you found yourself in this position, mate? Obviously 31, is it?
31 this year, yeah. I'm a young coach, obviously youngest in the competition, and probably for a head coach young, but I don't feel like a young coach. I've been, I'm well up over 100 competitive first team games here at the club now. I've been going for 3 years with our team, and see, prior to that, I've done a lot of coaching as well. So I've been coaching for 10 years here at the club. Yep. Started in the youth academy, spent a lot of time working through the different phases in the junior development, the youth academy. And then stepped into senior football 5 years ago now as an assistant coach here at the club. Yep. And like I said, 3 years ago, become the head coach, and been building ever since, and here we are. We're in the Australian Championship.
You took that job at 28, 29 you started?
28 I was when I started, yeah.
Wow, how did that come about? Like, just obviously doing well through the...
Well, like I said, I was working here in the academy prior to that. I was also the assistant coach of the first team at the time. Yep. Obviously working with the players on the grass, doing a lot of work with the team already. And as it happened at the time, the head coach moved on and the opportunity came, and I was fortunate the club trusted me and gave me the opportunity then. And it's been going really well.
Class, and obviously your 3 years, you finished second and first. Australian Championship, the first year, you've managed to obviously top the league. What was different this year from the last 2 years?
To be honest, I think those 2 years where we come very close helped us this year. Yeah. Our team's been getting better and better over the 3 seasons, and I think coming so close a few times, and we got to 2 NPL grand finals and got beat in both as well. And I think through all those experiences, you grow. Our team got better, our football got better. Obviously, more players come in along the way, and like I said, our team's been evolving. And this year, I think we've hit our highest levels, and we're still getting better. We're really excited for the Australian Championship now because it's another opportunity for us to keep growing. Yeah. And we're excited. We believe we're going to be highly competitive, and we can't wait to go to the next level now and play against better teams.
That's class, mate. And then, so what can we expect to see from Moreton in the Championship? What kind of football can we expect? Yeah,
look, we're very possession orientated. We want to dominate the ball in every game we play, and we have done this year in the NPL up here in Queensland. It's exactly what we're going to be trying to do in the Australian Championship. Different oppositions, obviously going to bring different challenges, but we're certainly going to be going into every game aiming to do that, dominate the ball, create and score goals. Yeah. Out of possession as well, we want to be in control. We want to be aggressive as much as possible. So you will see us on the front foot. We'll be going after everything in every game, and we'll see how we go. It's worked for us this year in Queensland, and we believe in it. We're not going to change our ways. We're going to trust our processes, and we'll see if we can do it on the national stage.
Brilliant. And looking at your kind of playing roster, mate, who, for someone that doesn't know much about the club, like myself, I'm obviously quite ignorant to the NPL in Queensland. Yeah. Who are the players that we'll be looking out for?
I think the special thing about our squad is we've got a lot of homegrown players. Yep. We finished the NPL season with 65, close to it, 65% of the squad homegrown, so they've come out of our academy. So a lot of players with a strong connection to our club. We've got a lot of young players as well. I think we started the grand final with 5 players under 21 years old. So a very young squad, mixed in with some very good experienced players. Our captain, Declan Smith. See you, Maresh, thank you. Our captain, Declan Smith's been at the club. He's been playing first team here for 9 years. Chrissy Maher's been here for 5 years in the first team. He's at nearly 250 NPL games. So we've got some good experienced boys in there. Like I said, mixed in with the good young boys. And it's for us, it's a recipe for good football. See you, boys.
So obviously high hopes for the Championship. What's the kind of general buzz? Last question, I'm sorry to keep you. I know you've just finished. But obviously it's a new and exciting kind of opportunity, let's say, for football in Australia to grow. So, what's the kind of general feel about Queensland, the other clubs within your club? Is everyone excited?
Really excited. Like we've been the last couple of years, we've been in the national stage in the Australia Cup. We played in the quarterfinal last year where we got to play against Perth Glory and Melbourne Victory. So we've had the experience on the national stage. It's exciting in the cup because it's one night, right? Yeah, so you're on, and it's exciting. I think the format of the Australian Championship is what is really exciting for us. The opportunity we get to play, in sort of a round robin format across 6 games. I believe with that format, the best teams will rise to the top and will get out of the group. We're excited that we get to go and do it over a period of time, not just on one night.
Yeah, of course.
We're really excited for that. For us, we've had a good year up here in Queensland. We know that there's a lot of quality around the country. A lot of those NPL leagues are very strong. We're keen to challenge ourselves against the best teams in the country. That's what we're really excited for, and we're really looking forward to it.
Class, mate. Well, thanks for your time. Obviously, you're coming to Sydney, play against Olympic.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah.
I'll definitely drop by and see your football in action, mate.
Brilliant.
Thanks for the time.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.